Hey Body Buddies, if you're watching this video, it's because you are probably experiencing some bloating, some cramping, and maybe some diarrhea. So during the Power Foods Detox, I need you to understand there are some changes happening in your body. I'd like to talk you through those because number one goal here is that you keep going. Don't you dare quit. We're gonna find solutions, but you need to understand we're changing the variables. So no matter what you've been doing before, if you're following the plan, phase one is about dropped carbs. And so you may be going from a way high carbohydrate intake to dropping them super low. So number one, let's talk about the cramping. You need to be salting your foods. I guarantee if you are cramping, you are not salting enough. You need to use sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Secondly, are you taking your magnesium? You need to be doing 400 to 500 milligrams of magnesium at night. Okay, there's four electrolytes, main electrolytes in your body. Okay, you've got your potassium, you've got your sodium, your magnesium, and your calcium. So when we drop our carbohydrates, it just messes with the balance. And so you need to increase the sodium, which is why we salt all of our meals. If you don't like salt, you need to take a salt tablet. The end. Okay, magnesium. Take 100 to 200 milligrams of potassium, and then calcium, you can add 600 to 1200 milligrams of calcium. And that, I know it will fix it. Drink your water, but chances are you just have missed one of those. So get those fixed. And if you still have questions, make sure you ask them in our private Facebook group. Next, let's talk about the nauseousness and, just like queasy and cramping. So if this is happening, number one, get your electrolytes balanced. That's a huge part of it. So refer back to all the details earlier. The next thing I need you to do, I am okay if you have that half cup of fruit. What matters again most is that you stick with this, okay? Your body is gonna be a little bit different than everyone. So again, it's like looking at where you came from and what you're doing before. So even if the majority of your foods and your meals are PVF, protein, veggie, fat, and you maybe have fruit, half a cup, and choose the ones from our list, the berries or the grapefruit, that would be most ideal. But if you need a different fruit, that's okay too. Just keep it to a half a cup. That's gonna start to help. Scrambled eggs, unless you have an allergy there, that's gonna really help settle your stomach. So I do a big scrambled egg thing, maybe throw in some spinach, make sure you have plenty of oil, try a little bit of coconut oil. But now that I mentioned coconut oil, that could be another culprit. Sometimes when we are not used to medium chain triglycerides, which is what coconut oil is, it's about 70%. It's called MCTs, medium chain triglycerides. They're wonderful for your brain and your heart, but our body needs to be able to adapt to that level. And so if suddenly you went from no coconut oil to having coconut oil, that could also be the culprit. So let's scale back on the amount. Some of my clients need to do 1 teaspoon at a time until they're adapted maybe for a week. Then they can go to 2 teaspoons, then they can go to a tablespoon. So maybe you need to distribute your oil. In a peak range, it's 8 to 12 grams of fat. So that's about 2 teaspoons to 3 teaspoons, which is going to be in that peak range. So maybe you do 1 teaspoon coconut oil to 2 teaspoons olive oil or avocado oil. So check that out, and that may be helpful also. Try the fruit, bring in a little bit of those slow digesting carbs from our carb list, and please don't pull this thinking like, oh no, I'm not doing it perfectly, I'm gonna fail. No. Again, like, this is the battle of figuring your body out. The premise is that number one, we're getting you into Power Foods, okay? Even if you don't do those dropped carbs fully, that's okay. So please just listen to your body and talk to us in the group. That I have to have you talk in the group. Otherwise, we have to do a private consultation. I'm sorry, I cannot answer your personal messages. There's just too many. And so you've got to either participate in the group or schedule a coaching call. And I just love the opportunity to help you. So I hope this is helpful. I'm trying to think if we've covered the cramping, we've covered the bloating. Bloating is absolutely indicative of you're not salting your foods enough. Cramping at night, nauseousness, diarrhea. Diarrhea often, that's going to be a huge part of the coconut oils. Also, just you're cleaning house. Like, you have to remember, this is a detox and a cleanse, and sometimes your body is like, ah. So just keep going. I know it's tough, but this 10-day jumpstart is exactly what you need. Things get better, I promise you. Hang in there, keep going, participate in the group, share your comments, share your concerns. We're here for you. So I'll see you in there. Hang in there. Power your body, one meal, one workout, one day at a time.